Drew and Diana. Diana and Drew. Some people call them twins. I don't know what to actually call them. I mean, they were never really that close, but they were close, if that makes sense. These two, they always had that sibling relationship where they would either talk about Monet or they would talk about what Kane is doing, but they were always together. That's because Kane was a lone, you know what I'm saying? He was a lone wolf. He was trying to be the next man up. Now they're over at the warehouse talking to Noma. And I know at the end of last season, we thought Kane didn't get hit, but Kane got hit in the shoulder. Kane gets hit in the shoulder, and he's standing there at parade rest listening to Noma yell at him. My guy, I'm coming up at 5, 6. So about 11. Yeah, I'll be on Brillo. That'd be about 3 hour mark. Yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, we'll be talking about Tariq by then. That's why I was trying to put Tariq in the middle. So when you know what I'm saying, when you get on the live, we can talk about that. Now, Diana and Drew, the last thing we remember in season 3 was them setting it up. And remember, Diana had that bullshit wig on. Remember when they went over to what's her name? The fuck is Tommy's mama name? They went to Tommy's mama house, man. I'm sorry, I can't remember. They went to Tommy's mama house, and she had that wig on, talking about Monet sent this, and this is a letter that Cooper Saxon sent out. So she goes over there. Kate, yeah, Kate. That's right. It's a white person named Kate. So they go over to Kate's house. Now, at this point, Drew isn't developed. Drew, he wants to be in the game, but he ain't in the game. Remember last season, Diana was calling the shots. This was just like 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago is when all of that happened. Remember, when they went over to Kate's house, it was like 1 week had passed, and then the shooting had been set up by Diana and Drew. At that point, Diana was like, nah, I'm gonna handle this. Don't worry about it. I already talked to Ma. I seen the letters. We're gonna go do it. We're gonna have Tariq come over here, do the hit, bang, bang, bang. We get rid of Monet. I'll pull off in the porch. Now we know that that didn't go down like that. Diana did lie and tell Kane, that she thought it was Tariq. Now at this point, they all work for Noma. And everybody that works for Noma, everyone was like, you know what? Fucking Noma, man. Fucking Noma. There was one point where they were working for Noma and Monet came in and said she was the boss. You remember Drew was like, oh, no, Drew was mad. Kane was upset. Diana didn't give a fuck. Diana was just like, man, as long as Monet don't choke me or slap me, I'm perfectly fine with that. Well, in this episode, Noma's going off. I don't know how to do a British accent, but she said, you fucking mates, Tariq, my problem stops today. Obi in the back, bang, bang, knocking niggas. Like, what the hell's going on back there? No one knows what's going on. It's a shit show. There was just a shootout. All the power went out. A white boy came in here bucking, pop, pop, pop. Diana and Drew, they both hiding. Diana and Drew are gonna probably tell their story together for the rest of the time. But Noma's in here yelling. She said, listen, Effie, I want you to take this weak ass nigga Kane to the condo. Drew, Diana, I want you two knuckleheads to go to the school. I want y'all to find out what Tariq St. Patrick is. Now, I'm looking around because I'm in the back. Remember, I was doing security that night? I'm in the back. I'm about to get on the forklift because Noma told me that I got to get the crate of guns down off the 3rd shelf. I got to take them down, load up the van because Tariq was supposed to be moving the weapons, but they ain't here to move the weapons no more. And, you know, if you want to get paid, you got to get to work. So I'm in the back and I'm listening. She talking about Diana and Drew. Y'all know where he be at on the campus. Go find them. Go get in the streets. I'm like, this is the 2 weakest individuals that you want to send out there. But I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing because she talking about sending Drew and Diana. Think about it. Your whole operation. I want you to put a 1 in the chat. If you were Noma and your whole operation depends on getting Tariq up and off the streets, are you sending Drew, Mr. in Diana in the streets to find Tariq St. Patrick? The nigga that just had his white homeboy come in here and buck this thing up, dip out on 18 security guards. No one can catch him. Are you about to have Drew and Diana in the streets finding these niggas? Hey, Drew, Diana, go get Tariq. Excuse me? She like, fuck it at this point. And this is where we start to see Noma getting exposed. You remember last year, I was like, okay, it would be cool to see like a spinoff. The way they building Noma's character up is like she's about to be super powerful. Noma in one episode, man, you know what? We ain't even gonna talk about that right now. But in one episode, we realized that Noma,
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
Noma ain't got them security guards. Put them up. Put them up. If Noma ain't got them security guards, she ain't scaring me. Noma ain't got them weak ass security guards with her. Noma ain't stepping on nothing. Remember first episode we seen Noma she cut her hand off. Man, she cut off a 72-year-old woman's hand. Man, you don't get no brownie points for that. We started to expose Noma. We were thinking, oh, Noma, she big time, man. She overseas. She got snipers. Man. Noma's going to turn out to be one of the weakest bosses we got in the Power Universe, man. One of the weakest bosses we got in the Power Universe. But we talk about Drew and Diane. We got to get in the streets. My bad. Let's continue on, man. All right. She was 35. I mean, I don't know, man. That lady was old, man. That lady was old. Matter of fact, I'm about to go back and find her. Let me see. Someone go back and show me what that old lady looked like. Episode 1, season 3. I'm sure that was an old woman. That was an old woman that they didn't chop their hand off. An elderly. I thought in the game, the mob, women and children were off limits. Man. All right, she wasn't 72. She was 71. Okay. My bad. She was 71. It's an old woman. What he say? Oh yeah, Bad Boys just came out. I was watching the other Bad Boys 2. What he say when he came over there? How old you is? Said 15. Shit, nigga, about 30. Y'all talking 30? That motherfucker look old, man. She wasn't young. She wasn't young, man. Y'all trying to fuck that. I'm saying she's 70. Until we can go back and verify, I'm saying 70. 72 to be exact. All right. But next time we see Brayden and them is when they go kidnap Becca. So they go to the house. And at this point, they're trying to figure out what's next because they got to figure out the weakness of Brayden and Tariq per Noma. So Noma was like, hey, y'all go find the weakness. So when they go to the dorms, they're in there talking. Okay, what's next? How can we do this? And they come up with
Tariq St. Patrick.
They come up with the idea, let's get Becca. And if we can get Becca, then we can lure Brayden and Tariq in. So we see Drew take the lead. They're like, hey, Becca. Now, only a white girl will fall for some shit like this. Imagine, like, for us black folk, well, 87% of us black folk, if I go into a room and there's 2 people in there and they're talking about, hey, man, your brother's in danger. If I tell them, hey, I'm going to call my people and they tell me, no, let's just go get them ourselves, I'm already thinking you niggas is trying to set me up. Why can't I get backup from my family member? My family member's in danger and you're telling me I can't call my family to go get backup for this nigga? Let's just go get them ourselves. So Becca was just like, okay, fuck it. I'll ride with you guys. Hell no, not a nigga like me. I'm like, where y'all going?
Whoa, hey, okay, please. Hey, wait!
And she look about 50. All right, maybe not 70, maybe 50.
No!
Maybe 50. Maybe 50. Maybe not 70, but maybe 50. The man was older. Maybe, I don't know, man. Maybe I was drunk that night, man. Y'all can't hold that against me. But they get into the car. Now, Drew's on the phone. Drew is on the phone and he calls up Brayden. Now, what he doesn't know is that Brayden and them just off 5 niggas. Brayden and Tariq, 5 minutes into the episode, they didn't call 5 bodies. Not 5 regular nigga bodies. You know, killing somebody at a private airport. You know, once you get onto the airport, that's FAA. That's going to turn federal. Like, they just left bodies out there, but Drew doesn't know none of this. All he knows is we got Becca, the whitest of white names. We got Becca, and you need to show up to Pier 90. Did you hear that? And if not, we'll kill her. We'll kill her. Look at this guy right here. Look at this guy right here. Hey, what movie is this from? Deception, disgrace, evil and plain as the scar on his face. This nigga Drew is turning into a demon right in front of our eyes, and we didn't even know it. We were not prepared for this. No one thought in season 4 Drew would be pulling kidnappings, talking about, man, I'm laying people down. Laying people down. Walter, what you know about Lion King? Deception, disgrace, evil and plain as the scar on his face. Hey, they was going in on Scar, man. All right. So Drew is on the phone. Brayden, meet me at Pier 90. Or I'll kill her. You hear that? You come back, we'll kill you. Now, Brayden is upset, but this ain't Brayden's story, so we don't give a fuck. Drew is on some next level shit. Now, was Drew built for this? No. Was he prepared for this? No. Drew is more of a behind the scenes. I got the play, y'all execute it. Drew isn't one of the get out in the field players. You know what I mean? Drew is a person, look, I'm going to draw it up. Drew's like a coach. I'll draw it up. Y'all execute. I want the inbound. I want you to set a double pick. Then I want you to come off the screen, and I want you to get the chop, and I want you to get the chopping. Drew's not a player to get out there and handle the rock. He's a spot-up shooter. He got to, you know what I'm saying? He got to get set. You passing the ball and then let him shoot. But if you let him run the offense, we ain't going to get nowhere. We going to look like Luka and Kyrie game 1 against the Celtics. Straight ass. But it don't matter. Drew is still trying to step up and show that, hey, I'm capable of this. So they go to Pier 90. But when they get there, things aren't as easy as Drew thinks. When they get in the car, Becca's in the back because he kicked Diana out. Remember, they were supposed to be getting rid of Monet. She's talking about, hey, Monet might be waking up. Well, no, there's a complication in Monet's surgery. We got to get to the hospital. Drew said, fuck that. I'm not going to the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital at all. I'm going to the pier. If you need to go up there, then you need to get out and catch an Uber. So Diana gets out. And when they get to the pier, Becca's in the back. She tries to make a phone call. Now, I don't know how to say this, but I got to say this. It just looked bad with Drew fighting with this white woman in that back seat because you know from a distance, look at that nigger with that innocent white woman. He's trying to grab the phone from her. At this point, it's all bets are off because this is kidnapping. It's got to be the M word at this point. But she has a can of mace on her. She let that thing go. Drew's in the front talking about, Now, I've been sprayed with mace, and I ain't never got to yelling like, ah, ah. I'm like, fuck, what the hell? Me personally, I would have got sprayed with that mace. You would have seen me run and jump off the side of the dock. I would have been in the water. I ain't gonna lie, I would have been I can't swim, but I would have jumped in the water, and I would have been close so I could like hold on to the side of the dock or whatever, because I can't swim. I don't know how to tread water. But I would have been like in the water or something. This nigga talking about, so she ends up running. Now, one thing you got to understand, when you run from somebody, we learned this at an early age. 1991, there was a movie, and there was a gentleman that had a scratch-off ticket. Now, this gentleman was one of the fastest people we ever seen on television besides Forrest Gump. But when the Thule got drawn on him, he made one fatal mistake. He ran straight instead of zigging and zagging. Now, she doesn't know anything about zigging and zagging, because when you grow up in a rich house and your family owns the Weston Holdings, then you're not really running from people. But she's running off. And Drew, we already discussed that Drew is not capable of being a on-the-court player. He's more of an assistant to the assistant coach. So he's driving, my eyes. Brayden pulls up the Pier 90, because now the whole plan is soiled just for the simple fact that she done sprayed your ass up. Now, Brayden's like, man, what the hell? See, ladies, if you're running from somebody like this, hit the corner. Look, it's too much open space. Hit the corner. This nigga already can't see. I need you to get over here behind this truck. Dip out back that way. Don't be one of those people that think that you can just jump in the back of a truck and hide. In real life, niggas is searching everywhere. Niggas is not stupid. Well, they are, but they ain't stupid. You need to get over here on the side of these vehicles, and you need to dip. He's in the car. His eyes is red. It's throw up on his shirt. Mom spaghetti at this point. He don't know what the fuck is going on. Now, Brayden sees him, and now Drew's pulling up. You know Drew ain't about that action, because let me find the photo for y'all, because, you know, I watch everything, and I see everything. Give me 1 second. Any links to watch the episode? Well, you know, I can't tell you no links on the line. You know what I mean? I gotta be respectful. I was really trying to keep it PG. Now, y'all probably didn't notice this, but let me see. Where's it at? Now, if you remember when Drew, this is how you know Drew isn't prepared for the life. This lifestyle ain't for Drew.
I'm not even built like that, Tommy. That ain't even me, yo.
Now, remember when they were in the vehicle, Drew took the seatbelt off. He turned around and went in the back seat to try to get the phone out of Becca's hand. Listen and watch what I'm about to say to you guys. This nigga Drew, I've never seen anything this silly, but Drew just got maced. My eyes. What does he do? Drew, when he starts to chase after Becca, he puts his seatbelt back on. Nigga, if you don't get in there and try to get Becca, this nigga put his seatbelt back on. What kind of evil shit is this? This nigga took the seatbelt off, got maced, decided to chase after her, put the seatbelt, said, click at her ticket. Nigga, you ain't gonna get nowhere like this, Drew. You put the seatbelt back on and chase after Becca. Said, this nigga Drew is different, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. Now, he's trying to get at Becca. Now, they end up hiding to the side. Becca's eyes are red. And out of nowhere, Tariq then called up. Now, we don't know what Tariq was doing during this moment to catch up. I mean, we know, but not on Drew's story. All we know in Drew's story is, boom, he gets knocked out. Straight concussion. If you ever been hit by a car, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all remember 2022? I fucked up the whole side of my face. We got T-bone. My shit hit the dashboard. My whole side fucked up my damn eyebrow and shit. It finally grew back now, but tore up the whole left side of my face. I got hit by a car when I was a young kid. Got the whole scar on my crib, on the head. But you know how it is. Drew just got hit. Boom. And out of nowhere, it turns out it's Tariq. Tariq get out bucking. I'm like, damn, nigga. It's only 10 minutes into the episode. We got guns everywhere. Bow, bow, bow. Niggas is shooting. Brayden is hiding. Then this nigga Drew, of all places, Drew is trying to run away. And of course, we know what Drew does. We know how Drew is. Drew is he. This nigga gets shot in the ass, of all places. Bow. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. He get hit in the ass. Pause on hitting the ass, but he gets shot. I said, oh, nigga, of all places for Drew to get hit. But then you start thinking like, well, we know Drew is a pro, so this ain't nothing to Drew. You know what I'm saying? Drew can handle that, literally. But he get hit in the ass. Oh, shit. The only other person, there's only two other people I know that got shot in the ass. Forrest Gump and off of, what's the other movie where he was sitting there eating ice cream, got shot in the ass, the black dude. What the hell, what movie was that? But anyway, Drew get popped. Bow! My goddamn ass. Shit.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the score with him. Down whole time, I know he got some him. Hold on him, extortion. Really just on him. Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. Say OD ho. Say OD ho. Then step this way. Step that way. Then step this way. Step that way.
Drew get popped. Bow! Oh, shit. The definition of a hot one. So then they get up out of here. So now he got to call up Diana. He calls up Diana. Hey, Diana, my bad, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I fucked up. This nigga on the loose. She's like, what do you mean he's on the loose? Man, them niggas shot me and they got low. She's like, fuck. Because remember, she's at the hospital with Monet. Monet's in there and he told her to grab the pillow. He said, grab the pillow, put it over her head, and, you know, let her breathe in that pillow. You know, the other side of the... what I took, you know what I'm saying? My understanding, what I took from this was he was telling her to turn the pillow over because the other side of the pillow is cooler. That's all I got. But Drew got a bullet in his ass, and this nigga's on campus. Well, he ain't on campus yet. He's talking about, man, he got away. So Diana's upset. Now, at this point, Noma and them got shit going on behind the scenes. We're going to kind of speed it up because we're about to get on 30 minutes. But behind the scenes, we know that there is a bounty put on Tariq and Brayden. And the reason we know that is because there's a text message. Excuse me, there's a text message put out. Let me see. Do we got? So we got the text messages. We got Tariq's school ID, Brayden's school ID, Tariq St. Patrick and Brayden Weston, 100,000 per head. Go to Stansfield now. Targets on campus. Messages will be deleted in 30 minutes. What they got? The goddamn go gadget? This message was self-destruct. Hey, imagine you got a phone, you texting a little baddie, you know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, why don't you pull up? So you're like, all right, yeah, give me a minute. I'm gonna hop in the shower and I'm gonna pull up. She didn't text you and you didn't look at the bottom of the screen. The bottom of the screen talking about the message gonna delete in 30 minutes. So you didn't hop in the shower, you getting dressed and shit, you know, you getting a little fresh, you putting, you know what I'm saying, putting the cologne and shit on, you about to pull up, you know what I'm saying? You about to have a good old time. You looking at the message, but you don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? You was like, bet I'm gonna hop in the shower. She'd already sent the address, but you ain't look at the bottom and talking about in 30 minutes, the message is gonna delete. But you don't want to be like, hey, what's the address again? So you thinking in your mind, you like, damn, she ain't hit me back with the address, she bullshitting. Whole time you didn't read the fine print at the bottom of the text message talking about in 30 minutes this message will delete. So now it's about 1:30 in the morning. She hit you up like, where was you at? You like, man, I was waiting on you to hit me up. She's like, nah, I sent you the message. I sent you the address. You're like, nah, man, I went and got in the shower. And when I looked, there wasn't no message in there. She's like, yeah, look at the bottom and say message deleted. You're like, okay, I'm going to pull up now. She's like, nah, I'm good. You're like, damn, you just wasted your whole night, man. You got to be focused, man. You got to be focused. Now, I'm not saying that's ever happened, but I'm just saying you got to be focused in case some shit like that do happen. Got to read everything. And if you've been on my channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Whenever I see any kind of words on the screen, I always try to get a screenshot so I'm able to read that shit. I want to see what the hell is going on. Did any of y'all notice at the bottom of this message, it says, message will be deleted in 30 minutes? Did any of y'all see that? Imagine you looking for Brayden and Tariq. You pull up on campus. It took you 25 minutes to get there, but you got the message 5 minutes ago. It took you 5 minutes to get ready, 25 minutes to get to Stansfield campus because you're using GPS. You don't know where to park. Now you're up here. What you gonna do? Text back? Hey, can you send me a picture of what they look like again? No, we can't. We can't. You're supposed to be prepared. You're supposed to take a screenshot. When somebody hit me up on screenshot one day, and I mean not screenshot, on Snapchat one day, she hit me up and she sent me something. And I like a screenshot. I guess Snapchat tells them that you screenshot. I said, what you screenshot for? I was like, oh, you sent me something. I screenshot the shit so I could remember what the fuck it was. She got mad at me. I never heard from her again. I'm like, shit, I'm old. I got a screenshot. I don't use Snapchat. I don't know how that shit works. A screenshot shit, man. If y'all send me something, I'm a screenshot it. So when I go to sleep, I can wake up. Oh, shit. I check my screenshots. That's my notes. I'm sorry. I'm real. I tell you up front. I'm like, hey, man, I'm old. I forget shit. All right. Now, Drew is on campus. They're all looking for Tariq. Now, we know what's going on with Tariq and them. But Drew, all he knows is that there's a text message that goes out that there's a hit. And then about 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, probably about 15, 20 minutes later, there's a message that goes out that says, hey, stand down. Now, the next time we see Drew, because they were short-lived, is at the end when he pulls up to his brother Kane. He's like, hey, Kane, you got to stand down, man. You got to stand down. Noma said, no good. We're not doing this. He's looking at his face like, damn, what the hell happened to you? He's like, man, don't even worry about it. But the reason Drew and Diana, they were trying to get to Tariq because they didn't want Tariq to tell Kane that they were the ones that actually set up Noma. I mean, not Noma, but Monet. So that's the reason they were like that. They were like, oh, stand down, because they don't want to, you know what I'm saying, give away anything. If you remember when Tariq was running, Tariq calls Drew, hey, Drew, I know what you and Diana did. If you don't want me to get close enough to Kane to tell him that you niggas did that, then you need to go tell him to stand down, because the orders that got sent out, hey, stand down, the 100,000, we're not going to do it. So Drew is like, damn, and he's running. He got that limp. He trying to get out there, because you remember, Drew still got a bullet in his right ass cheek. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know about this situation, but I can't even imagine. But I had an inch of glass up under my knee and I could barely walk on that shit. So I can only imagine getting shot in the buttocks. Forrest Gump was one of the motherfucking long distance runners, fastest motherfuckers we ever seen. And he got shot. Admit me. And he was down and out of commission for like a month or two. This nigga Drew got shot in the tail and he's running around campus. Stansfield security, as I told you guys in season 1, has to be the worst security in the history of New York. If this school isn't shut down by season 5, then we need to put in a petition to get Stansfield shut the fuck down. Not only do we have Jabari, we got Carrie, we got Zeke, we got the nigga in the pool, we got the niggas that Drew and Kane got into it with at the parking lot. We got all kinds of deaths on top of a federal agent and some hitman. Right there off the top is 7 people that have died in connection with Stansfield. Not to mention one of the biggest drug dealing operations at Stansfield when one of the members were on trial, and then another member took the case of Brayden and told on himself. Stansfield has to be the worst. And if it hasn't lost its accreditation, then I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Hey, my girl Tamara's in here. Double R, roll the R. Tamara. All right, man. That's Drew and Diana's story. Not much really happened, but Drew did step up, but I think he stepped down with that bullet. All right. Let's see. We got Drew and Diana. We'll go ahead and choose the side for them. Let me see. Make sure y'all hit the. Oh, we got 140 in here. Okay, we getting it cracking. We getting it cracking. Now, I probably will get hit with a copyright because I played that OVO, but it's all right, man. It's our first live back, man. I'm just glad y'all in here. We got 140 people. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. That's Drew and Diana's. We're off the clock. We off the clock right now. So you know what I'm saying? We got a little. Like a little 3-4 minute intermission, you know what I mean? So we talked Drew, Diana. We could go to Kane round because it'll be Kane and Effie. Effie got a soft spot for Tariq still, or we could jump over to Mama Monet and then we can do a spin move back to Kane, and then from Kane go over to Tariq and Brayden. Y'all gotta let me know. Y'all gotta let me know. Let me start cutting these up before I start getting a little, you know what I'm saying, slizzard. Let me see. Hey, thank you for that $10 tomorrow. Mo, it was crazy. Who is Don? How pies know him?